What's going on, guys? So I'm in the Z right now. Just got a few miscellaneous things going on, like this. The wheels are straight, the steering wheel is not. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna pull it off and realign it. Got some lug nuts to put on to get rid of the mix matchedness. Excuse all the dirtiness. Probably gonna wash it too, outside and inside, because it's just pretty filthy. So what's going on, guys? So I'm in the Z right now. Just got a few miscellaneous things going on, like this. The wheels are straight, the steering wheel is not. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna pull it off and realign it. Got some lug nuts to put on to get rid of the mix matchedness. Excuse all the dirtiness. Probably gonna wash it too, outside and inside, because it's just pretty filthy. So yeah, that's what I'm about to be doing. And yeah, I'll probably just pan to different stuff, and we'll see how it goes. So I got the wheel off and everything of the hub, and then I've got this center 19mm nut out, and I'm gonna leave it on and then screw the wheel back on the hub because it is on there really good. So I'm gonna screw the wheel back onto the hub and then pull everything off with the wheel. It's just gonna be a lot easier. So something that I'm noticing right now is these NRG markings on the hub, the inner hub, and then this little outer ring that has these other Allen screws right here. If you line these up, the wheel will go on straight. So this NRG marking right here is directly over this screw, which that screw hole is what the wheel uses. So if you put the top center screw of the wheel in that screw right there, then you'll be lined up with that, and it just makes it a lot easier to visually put everything on straight without having to get extremely technical with it. So just one thing I noticed, and I'm going to try and do now. So what I've just noticed is that NRG symbol, hold on, there we go, that one right there does not perfectly line up with that one right there. So I'm kind of having to off center them a little bit, but as long as I line the wheel up with this front one right here, then it'll be straight and I should be fine. So what I did right there is I couldn't get a grip on just the hub to tighten that center nut. So I just threw a couple screws on the wheel so that I could have something to hold on to. I don't know torque specs or anything, but one grunt of tightness seems pretty good to me. Alright, so that's all back together. As you can see, that that NRG logo is lined up with the wheel, and that all looks really good. And look, so this is in the center, relatively in the center, which before this was like here, and these side mounts were like angled out that way, like it was bad. So now we're in the center here, and we look over here and the wheels are straight. So that's one problem down. Next thing I'm going to do is, I think this bottom panel right here, as I'm driving, whenever my foot is going from the gas to the brake, it just hits this panel. So I'm gonna see, oh, also this panel down here, actually, that's what I'm hitting. So I'm gonna see if I can look and see if there's any clips missing, but if not, if I have to just pull it out completely, then I'm not totally against it. So yeah, I'm gonna dive into that and see what I can do. So the part hanging down that my feet were hitting was just some AC ductwork, and I don't have AC, so that's alright. This was just chilling down there, being used to hold up some stuff, and that just cleans up a lot of space. But now I've got some stuff hanging down, so I'm gonna, I don't know, probably just do some zip tie work and yeah, put that back up. So, but that's gonna free up a lot of foot space. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going on that. Alright, so that box that was hanging down, I was actually able to repurpose a screw right there, and that's nice and mounted right there. And then I threw a screw in here, right in here. You can't see there's a bracket there that there wasn't a screw there. So this panel is nice and solid now, which has been bothering me since I got the car. So I'm really happy about that. That's a success. So yeah, that's another problem out of the way. I know one thing I kind of want to do is to try and adjust the clutch pedal, because it lets out sort of towards the top, and there's definitely room for adjustability. I just don't know how hard it's going to be to get to if I want to deal with that today. So but we'll see. I just decided to do the clutch pedal another day because it is burning hot outside, and I just don't feel like being in that confined space under the board anymore. So I'm gonna do that another day. For right now, I'll put the lugs on. I got Muteki. I know they're red, but whatever, screw it. This is Chelsea.
Hello.
And this is Jenny. Jenny's very pretty.
I love Jenny.
Jenny has treated us well. Shout out Hyundai past 2008. One wheel down. And that's for, whew. So let me explain real quick why I even changed the lug nuts in the first place. No, it didn't need it, but if you look over here, when I got the car, it had this on it. And this is just like, what is this? This is horrible. Focus. But yeah, it had these on it, no good. Went to this, and sorry, it was also missing lug nuts. It was missing like 3 or 4. And one of the things that annoys me the most is missing lug nuts. Why? Just get some lug nuts. I went to the store, I got a 4-pack of these for stupid cheap, and just put them on there to fill in those spaces. Also, the key that he gave me for these lug nuts, yeah, it broke immediately. I didn't even get one lug nut off when I first tried. So it broke off inside there, and then I had to go through a bunch of crap finding something that would fit on that rounded edge. So I finally did that, and then I put those other ones off that I just bought at like Advanced or whatever. I put those on, and then so I've just been mixed match for a while. So I didn't want to be mixed match. I wanted to have all the same lugs, and whenever I get wheels for this, I would have had to get new lugs because a lot of wheels won't fit over like a size 17 or 19 socket. So, and those are 21. So yeah, I was gonna do that eventually, and it's relatively cheap, so I just went ahead and did it. I love the interior of this car. I love these seats. It feels so good. And one thing that I figured out about these seats is I can take off this cushion right here and this cushion, and it actually sits down lower in the seat. So when I'm at the track or whatever, I'll be lower down in the seat, which gives me more head space if I need to have the T-tops on. And then it also secures my waist more because I'll be lower in the seat, in the buckets or whatever. I think next I might look at the door panel, because my passenger side window is messed up and it fell out of the tracks. So I need to see what's going on there, what's broken, so that I know what to do to fix it. I took this spoiler off, and there's a couple of small like rust areas. It's really ugly because the spoiler covered that third brake light section. But yeah, I think I was just gonna get the third brake light to go there, but I think because there's all these holes and stuff from the spoiler, I think I'm just gonna get another hole back hatch to put on there. It's so filthy. I'm about to wash it, I think. I'm gonna just keep moving, I guess, and see what else I can do. So to get this side piece off that the top of the seat belt is mounted to, there's a clip right there, and then there's just the bolt up in the top, and then pull straight back. I didn't know what to do, and I was kind of lifting up and whatever, and a piece broke off inside there. That, I don't know, that was probably already broken, but still, just pull straight back when you get that top bolt off. So my camera died doing that last clip before I finished the window, but I got it back up to where where it'll stay. I just can't roll it down or it'll come out of the tracks. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that the guides that go down this side and that side, I think what holds the window and the guides to go down is just broken off completely. But I washed it, and she's looking pretty good. about as good as it can look. Needs some body work, needs some paint. Typical stuff for a 25-year-old car. So stuff I fixed was that steering wheel, and then I freed up space under the pedals for my feet, and then I got that window to stay up. Still need to do some work on it. Another issue I'm having is there is a kind of a hesitation whenever I'm driving on the interstate, and I think it's because whenever in the last video when we were messing around with stuff in the engine bay, you noticed that the throttle cable is really loose, and I have it adjusted back as far as I can, but the cable itself is just still loose. So I need to look and see if I can adjust the pedal somehow, or maybe make up a little bracket that can replace the factory. Just pull the adjustment for the tensioner for that cable back a little bit, and maybe I can make that myself, but I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, that's where I'm going to close this video out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a little bit of here and there kind of stuff today. Got a good bit done. When I was washing these wheels, I noticed they're really just weathered and old. Kind of want to take them off and sand them and just repaint them and make them look nice and clean again, but not important. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hit the thumbs up, comment if I don't know, comment if you have similar issues to this and have fixed them, can help me out. Comment if I've helped you out, and just let me know what you guys think, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks guys.